On November 10, 2023, the long-awaited Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 will finally be available and can be purchased for the computer, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. For all the players who prefer gaming on a computer and do not play on consoles, unfortunately they will have to contend with the not-so-modest minimum system requirements. Several months ago, Activision had already announced many new features of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 in a spectacular gameplay presentation, even though, unfortunately, they had not yet made the minimum system requirements and the necessary storage space available, which will be truly substantial. After 12 years, this highly anticipated remake of the game developed by Sledgehammer Games and Infinity Ward will be available. Let's discover together what to expect. As in all Call of Duty sagas, there will be two game modes, the classic campaign and the multiplayer mode. Regarding the campaign, it will be very exciting to relive the gripping story of Captain Price and Task Force 141, who will have to face the dangerous threat of Vladimir Makarov, a ruthless ultranationalist who will be portrayed by Bulgarian actor Julian Kostov for this grand occasion. The game will follow the events narrated in the Modern Warfare 2 campaign with a manhunt in various locations around the world. Price and his team, along with the arrival of Yuri, the new addition, will chase after Makarov, who is trying to unleash chaos in the West through terrorist attacks. It's not just a matter of graphics. The new Modern Warfare 3 presents highly anticipated features that will enrich the gaming experience at the highest levels. The open combat mission system will be very interesting, making the game even more dynamic, often requiring players to make difficult decisions that will influence events. For those who love the campaign, they will undoubtedly appreciate these new features that will make the gaming experience even more exciting. The multiplayer mode is certainly the most anticipated and played by all Call of Duty enthusiasts and will have many pleasant surprises. There will be 16 remastered maps from Modern Warfare 2, allowing us to revisit the scenarios of Afghan, Derail, Estate, Favela, High-Rise, Invasion, Karachi, Quarry, Rundown, Rust, Scrapyard, Skid Row, Sub-Base, Terminal, Underpass, and Wasteland in a modernized form. On day one, we will have access to 4 massive settings with brand new playing spaces, while 12 new maps for 6 vs 6 gameplay will be available after the release. Another significant novelty, which will undoubtedly be much appreciated, is the carry-forward system, which Activision had already discussed in detail. For those who are not familiar with it, this system allows players to transfer their weapons, operators, and items from Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3. This includes transferred skins, unlocked and purchased operators, all blueprints, weapons, accessories, and customizations, even stickers, emblems, loading screens, and calling cards. Sledgehammer Games and Infinity Ward haven't just worked on the graphics or simply added content like maps and items. A significant part of the work has gone into balancing the game, changing some mechanics, and even adding new ones. For the very first time, it will be possible to join other teams to survive and fight against hordes of the undead in the largest map ever created by the game. This new mode will be called Zombie Open World and will not only feature missions, but also many secrets to discover. The collaboration with other teams and the variety of options that this open world mode will offer are the touches of class that will likely make this game one of the best ever. As mentioned at the beginning, unfortunately the system requirements remain perhaps the game's only weak point, although we understand that providing this level of quality with reduced requirements is complex. Only recently were the minimum requirements for playing and, of course, the requirements for more demanding players who want to enjoy the game in 4K revealed. Let's start with the necessary storage space on our hard disk. For the complete installation, you will need 140 gigabytes. Yes, you heard that right, 140. The hub alone will occupy 89 gigabytes, but the campaign will be divided into 2 parts, one of 18 and the other of 32. The minimum requirements for the multiplayer mode include at least Windows 10 64-bit, 8 gigabytes of RAM, an Intel Core i3 6100 or AMD Ryzen 3 1200 CPU, and at least 2 gigabytes of video memory, meaning an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 960 or an AMD Radeon RX 470. As for the requirements for very high performance and 4K, at least 16 gigabytes of RAM are recommended, an Intel Core i7 8700K or AMD Ryzen 7 2700X processor, A GeForce RTX 3080 or AMD Radeon RX 6800 XT graphics card with at least 10 gigabytes of memory. Having analyzed all the new features of this highly anticipated remake, we can say that all the prerequisites are there to approve of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. It seems that a comprehensive job has been done, improving every aspect and most importantly satisfying every type of player, from campaign enthusiasts to multiplayer lovers, without forgetting those looking for new modes, thanks to the brand new zombie open world. With all these promises, it's impossible not to approve of this fantastic remake. So friends, are you ready to fight?
This is devastation on a global scale.